Houseful is a story, it was not the first story I wrote which had to be made. So I thought, let's make a story which makes economic sense to the producer, because none of the producers seems to be understanding what I want to tell. So I told, the way I pitched the producer was, dude, this is the movie I'm going to make in this budget, we'll definitely make money. So don't ask me questions about the story, let me make it, you make your money. That's how it started. And luckily, since it's a comedy film, I'm assuming audience will identify with it, because it's a genre which even the guy on the street understands. So there is a lot of intelligence in the movie, but since it's a comedy, I'm hoping that people understand it and stuff. And I've showed it to a lot of people. I've showed it to some film school students, they've loved it. I've showed it to Mr. Suresh Babu, he loves it. Showed it to Mr. Nagarjuna, he likes it. So there must be something right, because I haven't got a single negative feedback. So I worked with him on Nidhi Sangar, he was the director of that. So during the making, I told him I want to make something like this, something intelligent and funny and stuff like that. So he said, there's a risk we're going to take, because it is a slightly intelligent movie and people might not get it at the end of the day. So then I gave him this argument about economics, and he was like, okay, take a shot at it, because this seems to be a place where we won't lose money. So I might as well make something different. So that's how it came. I initially got a little greedy and wanted to make it with little stars. Okay. But I tried talking to them. But again, it is a story. Yeah, you have to cater to some commercial constraints. It becomes more burdensome when you deal with stars. Yeah, you want to have a fight. You want to have a love story. You want to have that. So I thought, I better, at least my first film, I do it according to my vision, then we'll see it later. They're brilliant actors. We have the main lead is played by a guy who went with me through school in IIT and IIM. Then he went to Lee Strasberg acting school. This guy called Vipin. Okay, so he's a brilliant actor, because I've seen him from the last 10-15 years. And the girl is Vega. She's from Australian film school and she's done 2 films, Saroja, Pasanga. So acting wise, I never had a problem with anybody. And we have Mr. Ali, who's a brilliant actor himself. So, and when I was telling him the story, he was like, it's slightly different for me. I mean, I never played a character who's understated, and he's playing the villain in the film. He's not loud and all that. So he said, then I told him that just trust me and do this. And when he saw the rushes, he was excited. It's FULL, something to do with the movies, or yeah. I wanted to give a slight connotation. I was being very. I thought maybe if it would run Houseful and something would come to it, but it has to do something with the story. I'm done with the movie. It's all done. Everything's done. We're just waiting for a few formalities, and I think should be releasing next month. There are a couple of scripts I've written. I'm still waiting for nods from various actors to see which go ahead. But I'm definitely doing a more mainstream film. Not a pakka commercial, yeah, something in commercial, but again trying to blend both. A high concept commercial film, if I may say that. I can't give out the details right now, because nothing is finalized. But yeah, I'm in talks. I should know in a couple of weeks. My goal is to make as many movies as possible, because I want to tell a lot of stories, and it doesn't matter what language I'm making it in. It is definitely because luckily or unluckily, there are a set of 5-6 good directors, or so-called commercial directors in thing, and they can do only so many films. So there is a slot open for new people to come and pitch in their ideas. And there's also this young crop of people, all this Charan and Rana and all are coming up, all educated, and so they relate to our ideas more. So the initial hurdle of, it is not like in the old days where you have to wait for 2 months to meet Nagarjuna or Venkatesh. You can meet Rana over coffee. Okay, so at least the initial hurdle is not there. Then, then again, it's the same old process. This is very strange, but I somehow like Sagar Sangam. I want to make something like that. Yeah, so so that's perfect example of sensibilities and commercial thing and all that. Classical, it works. It's a nice love story. Something like that. I don't know, but maybe something like that. I'm just giving an example. See, Sagar Sangamam would have gone haywire if it had Jayaprada dancing around the trees and all that, right? Or it would have gone haywire if Kamal Haasan had to fight two goons to rescue her. But still it works. I mean, people even in BC centers liked it. So it's just a mindset we have to change.